So, good afternoon. And we still have a few pages to finish the negotiation because it's an EMI course. Of course, we should have the negotiation. And these are possible resources. We already have the past recorded video. I think you can check Moodle. We have the hyperlink to the past one. And actually, I'm not sure I did have it already or not. We have the Chinese version on my YouTube channel. If you want to find the Chinese version of the past lectures, you can try to check my YouTube channel first. And if possible, I will have the hyperlink to that one. Of course, for the current semester, we have the stream video. And sometimes, maybe for some reason, I cannot activate the streaming. So maybe sometimes some videos of classes will be skipped for that kind of reason. Of course, we don't have the subtitle for reference. Even you don't think it's good enough, but at least we have the reference for you because it's an EMI. Well, and of course, all the resources can help you, and hopefully you will like them and use them to assist you. Well, so these are real negotiation part, and you are suggested to use the resources and support, provided by me, and so that you can learn better. And of course, about proficiency or accent. So proficiency and accent. Maybe you still think everything's okay, that's fine. If you don't think so, do not expect proficient English from the instructor. Maybe you still think, okay, everything's okay. And actually, don't blame for the accent. And for you, I'm not sure, but if you can speak naturally, try to speak naturally, so don't be shy to speak English. And we expect you to have the activity. So hopefully you still can feel free to speak. Well, finally, for me, maybe not all, but at least you can scan the QR code, and so that we have some tools. We have some pedagogies. Specifically, we will have a good discussion or something else. So you can scan the QR code to check, but let me go through this using slides quickly. Okay. Now, of course, all the slides here in Chinese. If you are Taiwanese, everything's okay. And I will let you know in English for sure. So we have the optimization skills for EMI. And we let you know we have the keyword key terms. So these. So of course we use Cambridge Dictionary to let you have the prompts. So this is the first one. And try to let you have the language support. And the second one, subtitles. Here you can see we have the subtitles. So this is the second one. And live presentation for the current version of Microsoft 365, it won't be available anymore from NTUST. Maybe if we have a different version, then you can see some QR code. For example, this one. Did you look at this? From your cell phone, you can see when I talk to you. And this is the topic, a useful tool for EMI teaching. Now, let me try to check one of the difficulty in EMI teaching, because most of students cannot. So this is the version. If we can have the function of Microsoft 365, then using the cell phone, scan the QR code of the conference. We call the conference. Then all the subtitles can be shown on this. So you can have the slide and all the subtitles can shown here if you want to use your own one. And in fact, you can use the language mode to switch from English to your own language, for example, Chinese. Unfortunately, the function currently cannot be activated. So I cannot let you have the function anymore. So it's possible to have the language support if we have this. This kind of language support, actually if we have, then you can switch to, for example, you like Chinese version, then you can use Chinese version and use Chinese version. Of course, it's the translated Chinese using the current spoken language, English. And so that you can have the comparison to understand what I talk to you. Well, this one in the past, maybe 2 years ago, I still can activate. And recently, maybe since that semester, I cannot use the function, live presentation. Even live presentation, something like this is the maybe cell phone version of live subtitles, but at least that one better than the live subtitle because you can have your own language to have the translation. And we have this already, so I think you know that one. And this semester, I won't provide you the slides recorded videos. In the past, I tried to slice a whole class into video clips lasting around 7 minutes. But this semester, I won't provide this because it takes time. And also, for YouTube, they think I make a lot of video using this technique. So I avoid to have that kind of vision. So I avoid that you have the slides recorded video for the semester. And this one, actually, we have the stream video. And I call the dual classroom. But in the past, I do not use the YouTube streaming, and I use the other, for example, use Teams. And of course, you know, sometimes I will share using poll article, so we have understanding checking. And of course, I allow you to discuss with your neighbors. Here I call turn and talk. Why turn and talk? You can turn and talk to your neighbor directly. And of course, if we have the group-based discussion or pair-based discussion, then we can have the group discussion or think, pair, share discussion. Well, of course, we didn't have the final project, so we have the problem-based or project-based learning. So you can based on that one to push yourself to learn more or maybe to have the extended learning. And of course, our course, we expect you to participate. So participation, including assessment, is natural. So of course, you should come here and join the activity. Normally, how to collect the points? We will have a Padlet, and you will have the answer on Padlet. Then we will grade based on the answer on Padlet. Or maybe we have the activity through the poll article. So we have all of these, and these are collected through the points, and the points will be mapped to the part of the scores of the course. So this is a way we call the participation including assessment. Well, this one not for the current course, but we have the Chinese version codes. If you want to check, you can check those videos on my YouTube channel. Alright, that's all. So I use the slides, and actually if you want to check through the video, you can feel free to check it. And I upload the file to Moodle and also the Line. So, where to have the slides? I think for all of you, right now you are on the Line, you are in the Line group, right? If you are in the Line group, you can check notes of the codes. Then you will see some of the resources, including syllabus. You can check it now. And you can check the directory of the codes. Then you can download the slides, right? So check our Line group, and can you see the resources there, syllabus and the slides? It's true, right? Our Line group. It doesn't mean I ask you to scan the QR code. Our Line group. So, this is the negotiation for the codes, and that's it. And let me switch to chapter 1. So, chapter 1, again, where you can have the slides. Same, you can check the Line code to find the slides. And the slides, of course, a bit different from my current presentation slides, because my presentation slides will include some activities. So this version, after the negotiation and after the syllabus, let us have the formal discussion for chapter 1, introduction. Well, we have the history, but I won't go through the whole description about the history. Actually, look at this. What is our mobile? For the initial event, Hertz actually, he demonstrates the practical radio communication. And so that makes the current radio communication possible. And also, Marconi here, the second one, Marconi, it shows we can have the radio transmission over an 18-mile path to a target boat. So again, this one shows it's possible. Well, the two initial events show it's possible to have the radio communication. As for the remaining, actually, it says we can have the possible system. In the past, specifically, we demonstrate a system in the US. So we have Detroit, we have FCC, we have Bell Lab, right? And for the first generation, we will have the bandwidth around 900. Around 900, then we can have the first generation of the cellular mobile communication system. So we talk about mobile radio communication, right? So initially we have the demonstration of the practical radio communication, and then we can have the cellular. we have the cellular mobile system. And this one actually is the first generation. And since the first generation, and then we can have the other generation, second generation here. All right, I emphasize the second generation of Europe. Europe, we have the second generation. It's called the GSM. So it's the second generation in Europe. And in the US, we have a TDMA system. And it is called IS-54. And later we have IS-136. This is the second generation in US. So starting from first generation, and then we have the second generation. Of course, we will have the third generation, fourth generation. Currently, we already have first generation, then second, and after that one, we will have third generation to the current generation. It's the fifth generation. All right, so 5G. Even it should be the fifth generation, but we use a simple term, 5G simply. And after 5G, we have the extended version to 6G. And 6G, it emphasizes how to activate satellite communication to have the real global coverage. All right, real global coverage by using satellites. All right, so these are the current version. And you can continue to check. Second generation actually can based on CDMA, so it's a second generation in US as well. All right, and of course you can have the other system, for example in Japan, PDC. All right, and actually CDMA in Hong Kong. All right. And after that one, then we have third generation. Well, third generation around year 2000. And actually about a decade, then we have one generation. So 2000 and 2010, 4G, 2020, 5G, and currently we expect 2030 to have 6G. All right, so around a decade, then we will have a new generation. So year 2000, we have a 3G. 2010, it is 4G. 2020, it's approximately it's 5G. So 2030, we expect to have the mature standard for 6G. Even right now, we still have 4 years. But you know, we have the development for 6G. And why they want to develop 6G? Because they want to launch the 6G generation cellular communication system till year 2030. So for that purpose, we have the development of the next generation cellular communication system, that says 6G. All right, and for the current list, actually, we just reached this. It's 4G. So I let you know we have 5G. And then we have 6G. Specifically, we have these. right? All right, so these are the list of the history of mobile radio communications. All right, so for your reference. And in the following, we already have the past visions of year 2010 and year 2020. Of course, it's also a past vision of year 2030 from Japan, NTT Docomo. So think about this. It should be 4, and then it should be 5G, and then it should be 6G. Even we still have the different visions regarding the current version 6G, but better check this by checking the videos.
What kind of adult will I be? I don't care if I'm rich. I want to be a soccer player or a coach. I don't need to live in a big house, but I want to be married to Cody. I love her. And one thing I always want is to be friends with Yoshi and Yota and Cody and Yumi forever and ever. Yamamoto Makoto, grade 6, Takayama Gifu.
Hold the clay firmly in the right hand and slowly take the balance with your left. How's that?
Phew, the light and the left are different.
Now I'll show you the way you crimp the neck.
With PC Hand, you'll be able to transmit a 3D object sense of touch over the air. This function will make network community schools more generally possible.
Wow!
Okay, let's go from the start with you all kneading your clay.
Hello?
Hey, Cody, a customer.
Coming! Hello? Could I have 5 of those tea bowls delivered to my house?
Most certainly. Mrs. Fujita from Yokohama, would you like them delivered tomorrow?
Yes, please. The mobile wallet and similar devices will link a customer's terminal with the stores to allow instant payment. Customer information input simultaneously will ensure smooth handling at delivery points. I'm back!
Hi there.
Hey, Dad, I got 2 goals today.
Wow, great, huh?
Yeah, and when I start 6th grade, we're gonna make a time capsule and bury it somewhere.
Huh? A time capsule?
A letter to yourself in the future. The teacher says to bury it somewhere we won't forget. I wonder where.
Bury it in your favorite place. That way you'll never forget.
My favorite place?
Hey, Cody. Could you get in touch with Yota and everyone for me?
Why? All of a sudden.
Mom, where would you bury one? A time capsule.
Time? A time capsule?
This new material supports foot muscles and should produce new results.
Thank you, Mr. Smith. I think we can expect good results here data-wise. Can you send sample materials by next week?
Sure, I'll arrange it immediately.
Oh, Mr. Smith, we found a great wedding gift for you. Something traditional. Hope you like it.
Thank you very much. I will look forward to it.
Okay, now for lunch. Oh no, that pasta place is full already.
Individual terminals will link into the system, giving instant information on such urban situations as the flow of people and restaurant seating.
This takeout isn't bad.
Told ya.
So, what's the wedding gift we're sending Mr. Smith?
An old friend of mine's a potter in Takayama. Hey, speak of the devil.
How are you?
Hi, I was just getting ready to call you.
Oh, what about?
I need Makoto's product catalog.
I'll send the data now. There. Look at it later.
Hey, thanks a lot. So,
Makoto says it's about time everyone came down here. What do you think?
why? What's the occasion?
Meet at the goal. He says you'll understand.
At the goal? Oh!
Switching to auto drive.
Hey, how are you, Hiroshi?
Hey, Ryota!
Still busy as ever?
Darn right. Way up here, there's lots more animals than there are people, you know.
Anyway, do you know why I'm calling? Any idea?
Not a one. Give me a hint.
Right, a hint.
Wait a minute.
Suspending auto drive.
Something's come up. I'll call you back.
Okay, I'll leave you a hint. It's meet at the goal. See you.
Meet at the goal.
Oh, doctor.
What's up?
There's something wrong with Ao here. He's got a bad leg.
Yamato Rancho.
I want to be a soccer player or a coach. And one thing I always want. Wow! Ryota, I don't want to work in an office. You're right.
I want to be a florist. Well, you're not far off, Yumi.
I said a pilot, and Makoto a soccer coach. County wanted to be a TV talent.
Oh, no, it didn't.
None of it happened.
But, should we be digging here?
Sure, don't worry about it.
Hey, coach!
Okay, start practice. Coach? What? Are you the coach? Yeah. Wow, what do you know? So everything you wrote here, it all came true. Yeah, I guess you're right. What would the child I was say if he saw me now? Some things change with years, and some don't. While the world around us may change, the connections between us won't. Across time, across space, forever.
Making life more convenient, making life richer, deepening the bonds that link us together. We at NTT Docomo are looking to the future, bringing mobile technology as near as your phone. Beyond the mobile frontier, NTT Docomo.
So in fact, I should already have a tool so that you still can have the subtitle. But previously, I cross out that tool. So maybe you listen to the conversation directly. I'm not sure you can understand what they talk to you or not. But at least they try to have a story, right? And because of the story, they meet at the goal, football. And then they have some possible communication techniques or tools, including, for example, we have the watch. But they put some of the other technique along with the mobile communication. What kind of technique? VR, right? They have the VR along with the communication. But finally, they emphasize, they try to have the connection between you and me, how to have it. Well, this is a video full vision of year 2010. And also, you can look at the current video. How about the quality? Not so good, right? Not so good, you can think about this. In the past, what's the possible transmission rate can be supported? Low rate. So for the older version of mobile communication, we just consider the low rate rather than the high rate. So maybe this is an actual image. You can see it's a really old video. And of course, for the mobile communication system, we support the transmission of video as well. So this one, the past version, the rate can be supported, it's low. Because of low, so in the past, we have the low resolution video. So this is the first vision. And then we go to the next one. And this one, 2020. And of course, I try to draw your attention to check the video quality. It's the version for 4G.
私には大好きなインドのお母さんがいる。3年前、インドでホームステイをした私に優しくしてくれたママグプタ。私は彼女の家にホームステイをしたことがある世界中のみんなのためにママグプタの部屋というバーチャルコミュニティを作った。
Yes, I wish I could. But my daughter won't let me.
モバイルガバメントコンシェルジュ、行政と連携してパスポート更新や各種手続きが自動的にモバイルでできるようになる。
Hi, Yuki. Hi, Annette. Oh, is it raining there? Yeah, a little. I had to run for cover. How's Grandma? Oh, she's a lot better. That's good.
コンタクトレンズ型ディスプレイ、ペンダント型カメラとリンクして自然コントロールで感覚的に通信ができる。同時追加機能にも対応している。
Hey, is that a pinwheel? I can show you how to make one with origami. Do you have paper? Okay.
ブレスレット型の食費規格通信端末。手の動きを感知して相手の動きとシンクロさせることができる。
And now, a pinwheel. And if you fold it like this, see? A ship. Wow. That's so cool. そうなんか励ましてあげたいね。なんかいいアイデアないかな。
ライブコミュニケーションシステム、網膜投射型 3D ディスプレイを装備したメガネ型端末とアクセサリー型カメラ端末で、まるで本当に隣にいるようにお互いの存在感を感じながら会話ができる。
でね、今夜モロコがハッサンと約束してるんだけど、エマも来ない？リカルドも一緒にさ。
オッケ
ねえ、エマってさ、何の仕事してるんだっけ？
ー。もったいない仕事だな。
もったいない？ Kort sagt så går det ut på att dusera avfall i världen nu. Ha det bra lycklig. Vi ses. Tack Emma.
Morning, Emma.
What?
ライブコミュニケーションシステムを使った国際会議。膨大なデータがクラウド上に入りにされ、過去の記事を瞬時に共有できる。
Hassan? Você deixou essa febre piorar sem fazer nada. Tome um chá de erva cidreira e vá para a cama. Não, no Japão tomamos saquê quente com ovo.
No Marrocos usamos azeite quente. Entendi. Obrigado. Vou tentar experimentar tudo.
Vou preparar uma sopa de erva cidreira.
私たちは生グプタを励ましたくて、あることを思いついた。そしてGrandma, put on these glasses.
Okay. What are these for?
Happy birthday, Mama Gupta.
Look who's here.
Grandma, it's Mother's Day today.
Mama Gupta, this is Ricardo, my fiancé.
Hello, Ricardo. Congratulations, Emma.
みんな始めるよ。
So along with the previous vision, actually the new vision, in fact, promote VR again. And so that we have the help of virtual reality with the fourth generation communication system. And we have it should be fifth. And we have this, and later we will have the year 2030 to have the vision for 6G. Is it true? For the vision for 6G, later we can check it. And it's time to take a rest. So everything's all be okay, right? So if no question, let us take a break for 5 minutes. All right, and then we will continue. Okay, take a rest.